The Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Hello, I'm a Democrat, and I'm running for President of the United States. My voting history shows that I've done everything I can to support our minority groups. I want to end the war against illegal immigration because, after all, they're citizens too. However, my opponent rejects the idea of such acceptance. He's even been seen stopping Hispanics in the street and accusing them of being illegal. From drafting legislation to give free food stamps and welfare, to personally distracting the Border Patrol for easier passage, I am truly here for the people. Like as well?
Like this too.
Thank you very much. And yes, it's true that I voted in favor of funding for Planned Parenthood. I not only advocate, but promote a woman's right to have an abortion. In fact, last week I personally aborted an entire class of third graders. Yet your Republican nominee has been seen at abortion clinics, yelling at rape victims, telling them it was the will of God to bear their child. He has no respect for anyone who isn't also a rich white man, whereas I will give you all free healthcare, free food, and free abortions. Myself. He forces his religion on an entire nation, whereas I oppose religion in schools and in the home. He tries to portray a healthy marriage, but we all know that's really his sister. On November 6th, vote for a strong woman fighting for you, not an inbred Texan with a spoon-fed Harvard degree and stupid.
I'm your Democratic candidate, and I approve this message. Funded by Tampon, the American Minority Political Outreach Network.
All right, here's a little tune inspired by one of the great legends of the Old West. Well, there once were two cowboys all alone out on the trail, and they discovered they could sleep with another male. Now they're having butt sex. Cowboy butt sex. Sodomy. Come on, everybody. Sodomy. Sodomy. Shut it.
36.
36.
18.
18.
And finally, 22.
Look at this man. He looks happier than you've been in weeks. All of his dreams are about to come true because he was brave and took a fair shot at the American dream by playing the lottery. Makes you think, huh? This could be you. Though statistically speaking, it won't be. I'm Roger, and I'm here to tell you about my Power Sphere Lottery, an exciting way to potentially win lots of money by spending what seems like a small amount that will, in fact, grow quite dramatically over time. But you're not thinking about what playing the lottery for 20 years costs, right? You're thinking about how spending $5 today could make you $10 million tomorrow. Yes! Please keep thinking that. It seems simple. All you have to do is pick a couple of random numbers, the birthdays of your loved ones, perhaps, or maybe just your favorites, and tell them to a sad convenience store employee. 696969. That's it. That's the game. You just played a game. But if it seems too hard, just take your paycheck and plot it into a nearby shredder. It has about the same effect. Well, we'd like you to believe that the only thing preventing you from becoming a billionaire and following your dreams is owning this scrap of paper. In reality, you're 5,000 times more likely to get hit by lightning and 8,000 times more likely to be murdered. Neat, huh?
I don't know. Is it neat to find out I'm more likely to be murdered than win lots of money?
Fun question. Anyway, we like to say that we're selling you the American dream because that tested better in focus groups than calling it a tax on the poor, which essentially it is. You see, we actively target lower income households who have no other way to climb out of poverty. We carefully choose what types of programming we advertise on and place higher concentrations of ticket vendors in lower economics neighborhoods. That's why the average low-income household spends almost 9% of their savings on these beautiful slips of paper.
No, I'm not poor. This is just I only play sometimes. It's a fun distraction. And 2 weeks ago, I was only one number off. So I got pretty close. Because that's how probability works, right?
Hey, for the purposes of my industry, probability works however you think it does.
Yeah.
Attaboy. Let's say you win. I mean, you won't if you play our popular Power Sphere lottery game. The odds are 185 million to 1 that you'll win. So we might as well just call it impossible. But let's not, for argument's sake. Because even if you are that lucky person, you can look forward to a life of regret and isolation. 33% of lottery winners eventually file for bankruptcy, and 50% feel absolutely no change in their overall happiness. The very thing the lottery promises to give you.
Wait.
No. In case we haven't already mentioned it multiple times during the commercial, we'll tell you that the current jackpot is over $140 million. That's a nice number you'll never see, because when you win, you have the option of either taking the lump sum payment, which is actually worth about half of that 140 million, minus whatever the government wants, or the long-term payment option, which we pay out over 20 or 30 years, minus again, whatever the government wants out of it. I don't think I remember how we came up with those options. I just know they keep most of the money in our pockets.
That sounds a lot like gambling.
Bingo Bango! Which is a scratchy lottery game I think you just love. He's right, though. It's like gambling, but worse. We take away all of the skill of blackjack or poker just to make sure we have the best chance at getting your Benjamins. And not only is it just as addictive, but literally the only reason it stays legal is because the government is the profiteer of your hopeless dreams. So, if you don't have enough money to rich gamble and play the stock market, we're here for you. Go ahead. Make all your dreams come true by buying into our legal scam, because with institutionalized poverty, it's the only option we give you. I've been Roger.
I've always had indents in my flesh. Seeing my feet just cannot happen when I'm standing, and I can't fit into your dress. In a small boobed world, no A-cup envy, but every girl's like flat chest, size 2, tiny little tube tops, bee stings, bug bites, no bigger than a cough drop. We don't care. We wear 3 bras while we're at the gym, but every girl's like loose shirt, pancake patterns on her lingerie, no back pain, and we can just use Band-Aids. We don't care. Small chests are just unaware, and we'll always be curvy. Men will always drop their jaw. This kind of life just ain't for all. We crave a different kind of bra. Underwires are needed. You can call me Double D and baby big boobs. I can't help that I'm bosomy. My friends all know when I come home, I unleash the beasts before doing anything. And everyone who knows me knows that it's not a choice. I'm just done weightlifting. But every girl's like kid shirts, chests, it's itty bitty titty. I'll never be a part of that stupid committee. We don't care. They don't stay up when we lie down, but every girl's like gumdrops, Tic Tacs, tiny little fun bags, milk duds, molehills, never feeling them sag. We don't care. We know the world is just unfair, and we'll always be curvy. Men will always drop their jaw. This kind of life just ain't for all. We crave a different kind of bra. Underwires are needed. You can call me Double D and baby big boobs. I can't help that I'm bosomy. Oh, oh, oh. They're bigger than we ever dream. There are times when they're obscene. Oh, oh, oh. You say life is so unfair that all you feel in your shirt is air and will always be curvy. Men will always drop their jaw. This kind of life just ain't for all. We crave a different kind of bra. Underwires are needed. You can call me Double D, baby, big boobs. I can't help that I'm busy.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Hun. What day is it? What day is it, hun?
It's Wednesday.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
No, it's not Wednesday.
Mike.
Hun.
Wednesday.
No.
Mike.
What is Wednesday called?
Wednesday.
Oh, come on. I know you can hear me. Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is?
Come on, you gotta say it.
Guess what today is?
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
Wednesday.
No, you gotta say it. Come on. You gotta say it. Before that.
All right, Hump Day.
That's right.
It's Hump Day.
You know, the laugh just gets me because I'm picturing the lips
Because
and the
you
teeth and
laugh
everything.
like that.
Do I? Do I laugh like a camel?
Sometimes.
What day is it, Mike? Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's Hump Day.
Let's get the show started. How about that? Let's do that.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Yeah, there we go. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Woohoo. It is September the 14th, 2022. Good evening, all. Good afternoon to some. Good morning to others. And happy Thursday to everybody else that's out there that might be listening.
But what
You
if?
have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
I
said
have no idea
Thursday.
who it is.
You said Thursday.
Could be somebody in Australia listening, or Korea, or China. Who the hell knows? We're all over the fucking world. We know that it is Thursday over in the UK, and that's where at least a couple of our people are listening right now. That's over on Tomorrow Radio. It's 1:00 in the morning, Thursday morning. I doubt any late night party animals over there are listening to this. They'll probably listen to it on a replay. And of course, the UG media, they play us on replay anyway. So when they're listening to this show, it's probably not Wednesday/Thursday. So anyway, but the people that are listening right now are listening to my raspy voice because I have to keep clearing my throat for some damn reason. I don't know why. Nose is running off the chain today, though.
Allergies.
Yeah, is it out? Yeah. Well, I don't think it's COVID. Can't be COVID. COVID doesn't make you sneeze, does it?
Ask me the first time I had COVID.
Oh.
Don't you remember? I was sneezing like crazy.
Well, that was also. Well, you're still sneezing.
Well,
you were
I
sneezing
have allergies
crazy
right now.
Whatever. You have to take a test.
No.
Testing later today. Anyway, what is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get to the comments over there, even though I kind of randomly played them off there. Sylvia giving the hi. Hello, Sylvia. Welcome to the show. Troy Buchanan giving us the hey, what's up chant. John Monroe goes ahead and is poking fun at Andrew Dice Clay. Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with $1.25. Joe came down with $2.50. What that whore. Philip Buchanan's in the chat, so let's get controversial, and commented to reply to John, there will never be another Andrew Dice Clay. Absolutely not. And John Monroe agrees. Definitely not. Andrew was the man. Troy giving a hey to John Monroe, and Troy answered me correctly. He said Hump Day. Sylvia said Wednesday. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway. And John Monroe says maybe King Charles is listening. You know what? I don't know if he's listening, but King Charles is hosting. That's right. That's right. The king is here. I mean, if there's a British King Charles, why can't there be a King Charles of the show, right? Where are you going? Oh boy. Anywho, Like I haven't been solo before. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. 813-699-5353 line is open for you to go ahead and jump in on. What a week one in the NFL. That's the only thing I can think about right now is football. We watched Cobra Kai, the whole season 5. And I'm over here like trying to figure out season 6 is going to be interesting. If there is going to be a season 6. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think Junior's acting up. And still acting up. Yeah. Moving to 8 o'clock was great. Let's get to Troy on the phone. Troy, what's going on? Keep me company for a little bit.
Well, she's co-host bailed.
Yeah, right? Our new co-host, Troy, is here. Troy doesn't have any issues going on at home. What's going on, Troy?
Well, all I got is the University of Georgia is number 1, and I don't give a damn about pro football.
Wait a second. So Georgia's number 1 now? Or is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is that just in your heart?
Number 1.
Really? I thought Alabama stayed.
Number 2.
I thought Alabama stayed number 1 for some reason. I heard a lot of controversy on that.
They almost choked on Texas Longhorn last week.
I know. I saw. I was like, oh, my God, they're losing.
Well, it wasn't the ugliest game I've seen all week, but it was pretty close.
But the fact that Alabama even got 9 votes for first place is like you almost lost to. You almost lost.
Well,
to what the hell? You shouldn't deserve to be number 2.
Just to be honest, I'll tell you this: Georgia has South Carolina this week.
They better kick the crap out of them.
I don't know who Alabama has, but they're going to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, right.
Just to be honest with you, they're going to beat the shit out of them. And Georgia will be back to number 2 come Monday. And the reason, unless Georgia beats South Carolina, and I mean the point spread is 24.5. Now the point spread for this last week was 50 plus.
Right.
And they just went 33-0. That's all they did was 33-0.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll hold it easy, or maybe they found out like, hey.
Well, the guy that was coaching Sanford over in Montgomery, Alabama, or somewhere in Alabama, it's in Alabama, the Sanford University, was the guy that first hired our head coach, University of Georgia. Now I know you're in Florida, but I live here in Georgia.
Honestly, Troy, I could give 2 shits about college football. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Oh,
I could
what the hell's that?
Nah, there was an ad that was playing that I had to mute real quick. Sorry about that. But no,
but
so Alabama has a game against University of Louisiana Monroe, whoever the hell that is.
No, they're gonna beat the hell out of them.
They better.
Georgia's got South Carolina. Our first set. The Georgia's got South Carolina. Look, dude, I've lived in or around the Atlanta area I'm 49, and with the exception of 7 years, I've lived in the Atlanta area. I've seen the Falcons. I know they're gonna let me down. I don't even have to worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't even waste your time.
They blew a 23-0 lead in the Super Bowl. So
no, it was worse than that. 28-3.
Does that really matter?
Well, I guess it depends on who's keeping track, really. But I don't think anybody is. They just blew it.
I mean, they went down to Fulton Industrial Boulevard and just honked on Bobo. That's what they did. They blew the shit out of that.
I'll thank him every day for making the play call they did. Thank you very much.
All right. Charles, have a great night. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, no problem. Take care. Thanks, Troy.
All right. Bye.
Oh, man. All right, Alyssa's back in. Hopefully for good this time.
Yeah.
Until 10.
No, I just...
He's having issues. I know. It's fine.
Well, no, I could see that he was reaching down next to his bed doing something, but I couldn't tell what it was because he had the blanket kind of hanging over the edge.
Yeah.
And I thought he was messing with the slippers, so that was when I went in there to get originally. But then when I came back in here, I could see that he was grabbing something. It was a blanket that he had taken out of the drawer.
Well, I know something.
Under the bed.
When I was a kid, we didn't have the cameras and everything like that, so we had to be like super duper quiet, and we got away. We kind of got away with murder before going to bed, actually sleeping. So it's like I don't know how it would work this time around. I mean, I know it's like uber surveillance, so we got the upper hand now, but I don't know. Is it just
this kid would never sleep if we didn't have a camera on him?
No, I think he would sleep. It just wouldn't be for very long. It wouldn't be for very long. He'd eventually conk out, but it wouldn't be very long. I'll give that to you. But yeah, we didn't have that when I was growing up. When I was growing up, it's like, okay, it's time for bed. Get in bed, do shower, brush your teeth, put your jammies on, get in bed, and they close the door, and it's like party time. I mean, occasionally my mom, I guess, had like the hearing of who has good hearing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's had like supersonic hearing. And occasionally she'd come in with the door wide open. And like, shit, back to bed. so it's like you kind of had that little thing where all right, maybe I shouldn't veer too far away from the bed and stuff like that. But it's like I got smart, and it's like underneath the door, of course, it wasn't like the weather stripping or anything, so you could see like light coming in, and we were in a trailer, so I could hear the footsteps. So I'm thinking, okay, get back in bed.
See, I pretty much stayed in bed, but I would play with stuffed animals and stuff like that.
Your babbies.
No, not my Barbies. Not usually at night.
Okay, good.
I did have Barbies and I did play with Barbies, but usually when I was in bed, it was the stuffed animals because they were already in my bed.
Right.
Didn't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, you didn't have to really worry about it. So yeah, what you kind of did is kind of what he's doing. It's like I am preparing. I'm being like a chipmunk and putting
Except
nuts.
he hoards stuff
Yes,
that
that's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
belong in his bed.
No
The
shit.
stuffed animals were allowed to be in my bed.
No, but that doesn't matter. You want to be, outside the bun. You want to think outside the bun here. I want to go ahead and I want to have this here. I want to have something that lights up. I want to have something that makes noise. And I'm going to go ahead and play with my, He-Man and Skeletor, and then got pew, pow, pow. And that's when Mom walks in. It's like,
see, that's why I played with the quiet stuff, and then I didn't get caught.
But I'm a boy. I'm not going to play with quiet stuff. I'm going to go wham, pow, pap. That's not the case. You're going to be like, hello, Barbie. Would you like to have some tea? Have some tea there, Barbie. How's work today? Uh-huh. Yeah. Did you fuck Ken? Oh, I mean, did you and Ken have relations? Anyway, I'm just saying that's like the girl talk going on, and I would think that would be it, right? Did you ever ask Barbie if she fucked Ken?
No.
Or where she did it, or what position she used?
No.
No. Okay. Well, see, that was an opportunity missed right there. Just saying, could have grown up with some knowledge there. I didn't. I had to watch porn to get my knowledge. Maybe I said too much. Anywho, 813-699-5353. So, welcome everybody watching on the Just for Fun Facebook page and on the Charles Richardson Facebook page and also on the Charles Richardson YouTube channel. Thank you very much for everybody tuning in. And, of course, on the actual audio only, we want to thank people listening all over the world, including Tomorrow Radio, Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online Radio, which is only now heard on TuneIn. Pulse Talk Radio, Tomorrow, Rockin' Waves, all the stations that are out there. I'll get the list. I promise I'll mention everybody as soon as I am. Before the show ends. How about that? Before the show ends, we'll go ahead and do that. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me do it now. That's not the file I was looking for. Get the fuck out of my Alien X Radio, IPM Nation, Tomorrow Radio, Lime City Radio, Delmarva Talk Radio, AOW Broadcast, my buddy Bad Billy over there, Q-Star FM right there, up there with Steve Jarrett. Thank you very much for keeping the show rolling. And on replay, of course, we got 920 WON, The Apple, 940 WEAF, The Liberty. You can hear all of our shows back to back to back on Saturday, starting at 11:58 p.m. Eastern, and the UG media over there in the UK, you can listen to us there on the XL channel, theug.media, and just click on the channel XL because we are extra large and in charge. That's right, King Charles. I am King Charles to everybody over there in the UK. I am King Charles. The king is here. Long live the king. Right? Long live the king. I actually got a call from on the Skype line from an 813 number. They left a message. I'm kind of curious. It's probably a bill collector. If it is, I'm just going to mute it. Or it could be nobody.
I wanted to make sure you
Hang on. Show us again.
were aware that I didn't intentionally disconnect or go hiding. I do appreciate you taking time to touch base regarding Miss Elizabeth and Sarah. I'll definitely follow
Wrong
up.
number.
What was that? That was definitely a wrong number. Holy shit. Yeah, wrong number. Don't they realize who they're calling? Let me.
Hi, Lori. It's Dawn over at Progressive. We just spoke.
Okay. Yes, hi, Progressive. Flo here wanted to let you know. Flo wanted to let you know that we appreciate you touching base with whoever the hell you are. Stuff like that. Alyssa was playing with Toy Story before Toy Story became a movie. I think I know what she's talking. I think you know what John's talking about.
How old does he think I am?
I don't think he was talking about that. I don't think he was talking about when you were a kid. He was talking about, a little bit older than a kid.
But Toy Story was out when.
Oh my God! Think. You were playing with Buzz.
No, not like that. And definitely not before Toy Story came out.
And when did Toy Story come out? When was it
93.
Was it 90? Really? Shoot,
Think so.
I was really young. Yeah. That's sick, John. Stop that. That's not cool. You don't want to do that. Anywho. Well, Big Brother. Michael's gone. I think we announced that on Monday.
Yeah.
Michael's gone. Just really down to the final 5. Monty ended up getting HOH. And the 2 that he put up on the block were, he kept with his guys alliance. Let's put it that way. So, and I didn't have it prepared. I apologize. Here we go. So, Monty's HOH, which means Turner's safe.
Unless he decides to pull a backdoor on Turner, too.
Oops. That was John right here. Go ahead, John. I got to make sure I mute that next time.
Yeah, what up?
What up?
I wasn't trying to think about that way, the way you were thinking, Charles.
Oh, I was? Oh, okay.
What I was trying to say is, like in the movie Toy Story, it's like playing with toys, the animation. I don't know how old Alyssa is.
She's in her 20s.
It's like she hears the
I am not in my 20s.
parents coming. Here's parents coming.
Oh,
okay,
I get it. I get it. So she's playing the toys. She's like, la-di-da-da-da, I'm playing. And all of a sudden, Mommy's coming. And they all die. And Alyssa comes back in the bed.
And I would never think that way about your wife. Never. The way you think.
Well, that's the way I think.
He's got a dirty mind.
No, I respect your wife. Don't get things twisted.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good night.
Yep, you too.
Hey, by the way, Patriots suck, and so do the Cowboys.
Yeah, they do. Cowboys really suck. We
right.
scored more points than the Cowboys.
Take it easy.
All right, bye. I think everybody scored more points than the Cowboys. Cowboys the only team in the NFL that didn't score a touchdown. Take that there. And Dak Prescott's gone for 8 weeks. How you like them apples? 8 weeks with an injury. Oh my God, my thumb hurts. I can't move my thumb. Anyway, so Monty is Big Brother HOH. There's only 2 weeks left. So you got next week, and then you got the finale, the final 4, or actually final 3 coming down to it. So Monty went up and put Alyssa and Brittany. And it was basically, you already know, I already told you what it is down to right now. So we don't really need to hold back anything. Brittany, of course, was Michael's number 2, who Michael threw under the bus hard. I mean, basically what Michael did is brought back Terrence. Terrence, go ahead and bring your bus over and give me the keys and put Brittany down. And just Michael went running over him back and forth. It was basically it was horrible. Brittany was crying at the end of the show. It was really disgusting, to be honest with you. So any and all respect that Michael would have, I think, is completely down the tubes, even though even Brittany even admitted she understood that Michael did what he did for game movement. He was also upset and he was talking a lot of shit. But
here's the thing. He didn't have to do that, because I don't think that anything he said would have saved him at that point, and I think he knew that.
I think he was more pissed off, to be honest with you. I think he said that shit out of anger and just like, whatever, I'm going home anyway. Let's just throw everybody into the bus. I know you have a final 2, you have a final 2, you have a final 3, and all this came from this bitch's mouth right here, who's sitting next to me. That's my best friend. And that's what happened. And, rightfully so, it hurt. It really hurt. Brittany had every right to go ahead and weep. But I'll tell you what, when Monty go ahead and nominated Alyssa and Brittany went ahead and pulled a rabbit out of her ass, and she won Power of Veto. Brittany's off the block.
Really?
Brittany's off the block. So Monty had to go ahead and put up somebody else, and that was Taylor. Not putting up Turner. Not putting up Turner. Put up Taylor. So what is likely going to be Alyssa going home, likely, it really all comes down to it, because I don't think they wanted Taylor to go home.
Yeah.
That's why Alyssa and Brittany were the 2. There's only 5. Again, remember, there's only 5 people left in the house. Monty, HOH. You had Alyssa and Brittany, who were originally on the block, and you had 2 votes. Then Brittany won the veto, takes herself off. Taylor goes up. So now it's Monty, who's the head of household. You got Turner and Brittany, who are going to be the vote, the people that cast their votes. And one of those 2, Alyssa or Taylor, is going to go home. Now, Alyssa has seen the block the past 3 weeks in a row.
Well, I know how Turner's vote's probably going to fall. He's probably going to vote Alyssa out.
Yes.
But what is Brittany going to do?
Well, you know what? It really doesn't matter. Because if she votes Taylor, Monty has the tiebreaker. Right. So if one vote goes to each, Monty's the tiebreaker, and, he's probably going to vote out who he originally nominated.
Right.
So it is what it is. Now, again, we haven't seen what's been going on. So what my wife doesn't understand is I see all the cheats here. I see everything before it actually airs on TV. We don't know why it's happening. That's what's interesting. Why or how is there any talk about Taylor going home?
There was a point in time where I used to read ahead and find out what was happening.
But what you were reading,
I didn't like it.
But what you were reading is the actual details about the conversations that were having, people that were talking. I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing who's HOH, who was nominated, who won the veto,
I could have seen who was winning and not looked at the rest of that stuff.
Yeah, and then I still want to find out on TV how it all played out. Like, when I saw Kyle go on the block after Michael won the veto and Brittany and Taylor were on there, Kyle went up like, why would Kyle go up? There's going to be a reason for it. And we found the reason. Kyle went ahead and shot off his mouth and said some pretty nasty stuff. We're not going to dive into it because it's already been discussed. But now it's like Alyssa and Brittany were the original 2. Monty had to put up a replacement. He put up Taylor, did not go after Turner. It's one of the 2 girls that are going to go home. Now, again, we don't know where Brittany's vote lies, but Turner's probably going to vote Alyssa to go ahead and get rid of her.
My question for you, who do you like to win this year?
So out of the 5, I think Turner.
I do too.
Yeah, Turner's got the most
Now,
HOHs
if
left
Michael
in
was still there, would you want Michael to win?
there. If he kept dominating, no, yeah, even if he didn't dominate and he just stayed there to the final two, yeah, he out of gameplay, he has to get the vote. What's up, Delisa? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Delisa says, hey. But yeah, if Michael was still there and he's still dominating and winning competitions and, you got that social game, yeah, of course. Yes, he hasn't played a clean game, but let me ask you this. That one big brother, who had played a clean game?
But
I'm just saying nobody.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that shade that you're gonna throw at everybody.
Right.
You're gonna have that deception.
I don't know. I just like the way that Turner played a little bit better.
Well, yeah, because he didn't dominate and he stayed under the radar, but that's not there anymore. That radar, which was Michael, is not there anymore. Now he is pretty much going to be now that Monty has won his second HOH. Both of them really going to be, out of the 5 that are in there, honestly, Taylor's the only one that won HOH, and she only did it once.
I'm beginning to wonder if Monty played it the way he did on purpose and didn't win anything until now.
No. Monty won week 4 HOH.
Okay. Yes, he won an HOH earlier on.
You're right. He hasn't won any vetoes.
Because he hasn't really needed to.
Yeah, he hasn't won any vetoes except last week.
He hasn't really needed to win anything.
But Michael was always dominating, though.
But did he throw some of those on purpose because he didn't need to win so that he wouldn't look like as much of a threat? Because everybody was already putting him as a threat as it was, even without him winning things.
I think Michael overtook it. I think Monty, if Michael wasn't there, probably Monty would have taken a couple of those competitions. I think so.
Saying, but the thing is, Michael won more vetoes than anything. Yes, he did win 3 HOH, but he won more vetoes.
Vetoes are easier to win, especially in the early stages, because you're looking at, you have 6 maximum players for veto. Maximum.
Right.
Two eviction, the 2 evictees, head of household, and 3 nominate ones picked by random draw.
Monty also didn't play in a lot of the vetoes.
Right, but when you go up against HOH, you're going up against everybody except the last HOH winner.
I get it.
And Michael won 3 of those.
Right, but I'm wondering if Monty purposely played it that way so that he wouldn't be increasing the target that he already had.
I don't think so. Because not once did you ever hear in any of the diary room speeches that he did or conversations, look, man, I'm just going to keep laying low, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to win anything. Or, I'll peek my head up here and there. You don't hear that. You didn't hear it. And you would have heard something if that was the case. Monty was in it all the way. Anytime he was in a competition, he was in it. And just Michael was outgunned everybody. It's just that plain and simple. It's anytime you saw an here, let me just rattle them off. Daniel, Jasmine, obviously they're gone. But here it goes. Turner, Monty, Michael, Taylor, Michael, Terrence. Well, that's the split one. Turner, Michael, Turner. Turner and Michael were the beasts. Okay? Michael's no longer there. Now it's like Turner's going to be the target now, but Monty now is 1. Now he's obviously peeking his head out like, I'm still here. I'm still here. Make sure you target me. The only way those 2 make it together is they just got to keep passing the key.
Well, and I think they're going to take each other.
I think so. That's their bet. That's each one's best chance. No, actually, no. I don't think it's that.
They could win against. Well,
it would be split.
I think if either one of them took Taylor, they might be in trouble.
Yeah. I'm thinking Taylor would be the worst case scenario if one of those guys took one of the chicks,
because she's got the sob story.
Yeah, Brittany and Alyssa, easy landslide victory.
Right.
Easy.
But if they take each other, then Monty's looking at second place.
You think so? What if Monty pulls it ahead this time? Like the last couple of weeks, he just goes balls out and wins
But is it
everything.
too little, too late?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is it possible if Taylor and Monty are sitting there on finale night, how close does that get?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a long time where there might be nine votes. It could go 5-4. It could very well go 5-4. It could come down to one vote. Anyway, that's week 10. We're 10 weeks in. We still got 2 more weeks left to go next week, and then the finale week where everything is just chaos. We'll go ahead and throw it in there for you when it happens. It's going to happen. So, Big Brother, and that is actually happening right now as we speak. The veto competition, which I just spoiled everybody, that was planning on watching it. Brittany was the winner. And now the nominations are Alyssa and Taylor. So one of those women are going home. Now, again, the smart person, just to close it out, the smart person would think Taylor needs to go home because she poses the heavier threat on the women's side.
Yeah.
Just saying, right?
But the way that Turner and Monty are playing, that's not
the game plan.
That's not the way they play.
Right. So anyway, Big Brother on CBS, Paramount Plus. Make sure you go ahead and tune into the live feeds. It's kind of cool. Julie Chen Moonves. Sticking to the one phrase this year, love one another. She's not doing.
I think
the whole...
she probably ran out of.
No, you know what? Production
mottos.
says, listen, you're getting memes written about you now. Let's go ahead and just stick to one phrase. All right, or let's not do a phrase at all. Just say good night. Go ahead with your little voyeur thing. Let's peek onto
there's this one radio DJ on Sirius XM that he signs off by saying bicycle.
By what?
Stupid is that?
Oh my God, that is stupid.
Survey said,
dumbass.
That's
the first
crazy.
time I heard it, I'm like, what is he talking about?
Bicycle.
And then
You on drugs?
And then I heard him again, and I was like, "Is he serious?"
He is very serious. Anywho, yeah, let's move on there. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. So all of the feedback that I saw on Facebook is like, it's the best season ever. It's amazing. I will grant you this. It was good. It was really good. I enjoyed everything of it. I think the story writing went really well. I think the whole scam that Cobra Kai had before season 4 and 5 was this was really going on, and all of a sudden it looks like something else, and somebody walks in, and that's what the impression they got, and their whole demeanor just changed. Now we have Johnny and Daniel connected together, doing stuff together. Johnny actually kind of pulled out, but not really, if you know what I'm saying. Pulled out of karate, didn't pull out of something else, and that's one of the twists. And of course, he's got his son back, and now he's got you got oh my God, I can't think right now. He's got his son and the mom's son back. I forget Miguel. So you got Miguel and Robbie, who are basically the two Johnny and Jesus, Johnny, the one that he's dating, Carmela.
What is her name? Carmen.
I was close. It would start with a car.
Yeah. Sure.
Johnny and Carmen. Anyway, listen, it's all coming together. Everybody's getting peace. Silver's done.
Yeah,
Let's
Johnny
put it that
got
way.
peace, all right.
Yeah, Silver's done. That came to an end. But the problem is that, okay, that's great. Where does season 6 go? I don't know. There's been reports to saying that season 6 may not even happen, and they may do a movie trilogy. I don't know how that would work out. I mean, I guess if you take a look at 10 seasons at 30 minutes, it's 300 minutes. That's 5 hours. That could be considered a trilogy. Why not just go ahead and make? You probably make more money, unless Netflix is paying you a serious boatload of money up front without any any repercussions. Just make a good product and people will watch. What if you go ahead and make a movie and that movie grosses like 500 million, even though nobody's going to the theaters anymore? See, that might be why they're not. That might be why they're not, because Netflix is still a big thing. That's why they're getting paid a lot of dough. But yeah, Cobra Kai. Listen, I'm not going to go ahead and say it's the best season ever, because honestly, I kind of want to go ahead and watch it from season 1 all over again. Yeah, I do. That's 50 episodes at 30 minutes apiece. 50. That's a lot of that's a lot of hours, and I kind of want to go back and watch it all over again. I really do. I'm not going to drag you into that.
Like we don't have anything else to catch up on.
I'm not going to drag you into it. I know right now, the end of September, all of our shows are coming back.
Yeah.
New Amsterdam's going to come back. The Good Doctor is going to come back.
Plus, we have a whole season of Riverdale that we need to catch up on.
Riverdale, yeah. So we got a lot of shows to catch up on. So, and you got this Lock and Key show that you're like digging right now.
I think I finished the season though.
But are you like there's no
There's
more?
no new ones right now.
Okay.
No.
Are they even making new ones for that, or is that all they're
So
doing?
it's a Netflix original series.
Okay.
So it releases all of its episodes at once. So they just released I think it was the 3rd season just like a month or two ago. So that's the one I've been watching. So I don't know if they're going to have another season. I would assume so. But
in April 2022, it was announced that the 3rd season would be its final season. So you're done.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 28 episodes, Lock and Key. Hit the shitter. How did it end, by the way?
I'm not sure if I did watch the last one or not. So
episode 8 was listed as farewell. So
what? Well,
Tyler Kinsey Elliott managed to escape from Gordy's head before he dies, but Sam is trapped and dies with Gordy, chased by Gideon.
No,
Tyler.
I didn't get that far yet.
Okay. All right. So didn't mean to spoil. I was just kind of caught. Sylvia says did not like the ending. Are you talking about the ending in the Lock and Key or the ending in the Cobra Kai, Sylvia? Which one are you talking about? Because if you talk about the ending to Lock and Key, that is not my development. That's going to talk to Alyssa. And apparently Alyssa hasn't watched it yet. So she's still got some episodes that she needs to catch up on. Maybe you caught up on season 2.
Towards the end. No, I'm on season 3.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know season 3 came out in August. August 10th. So that shows. Okay.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah. Sylvia says she did not like the ending to Lock and Key.
Oh.
So you may be disappointed. I don't know if what taste you if you and Sylvia have the same taste or anything like that. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know. But she said she was not a fan of the ending. Well, you were a fan of the whole. You must have been a fan of the whole show because you wouldn't have watched 28 episodes if you weren't. But obviously, there must have been something about it that you liked.
It's one of those shows that kind of pulls you in. It's really weird, and there's a lot.
You like weird shit. I know you do.
I do. I like to watch weird shit.
You like that weird shit. Sylvia was also saying, Alyssa, what about T-shirt? I'm not sure. I think she was talking about your
my
T-shirt that you might be wearing. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to ask her about that.
It says I teach awesome kids.
Okay. Yeah, that's the T-shirt she wears to work.
Yeah,
that's right. She hasn't changed since she got home. That will soon change. She's going to let the puppies free. And then you'll hear from a distance. A nice big wind of.
I don't do that till after the show.
I know. Right now. We're not going to ask you to do that.
I'm not going to do that on camera.
Oh, look, talking about titties, and John calls. What's up, John?
Talking about weird. Alyssa married you, so here we go.
What are you talking about?
You're a little weird.
I am not weird. I'm just
You're a little
nuts.
weird.
I'm nuts. She's nuts.
Well, you're
She's
fucking
nuts. Yeah,
You're
she's
nuts and weird.
Yeah, what does that say about her? She's just as
She
nuts
might
to
be a
marry
little
me.
bit She might be. All right. If you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
what attracts you to Charles?
My
You
weight.
don't have to answer if you don't want. It's too personal.
His personality. I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his personality.
Cool.
Not really. I was kind of hoping it would be something, between my legs that she liked, but
Oh, stop.
See, that's what she attracted to, your personality. It's like my girlfriend. One day, me and her are gonna call in, and we're totally opposites. But it's
why she's
my
actually
weirdness, my quirkiness.
So you guys are total opposites. That means she's actually funny.
Yeah, I guess. I'm a metalhead. She's a country bumpkin. And we just hit it off. Been together for 18 years.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like it's honestly kind of like the way me and Alyssa are. Alyssa's kind of the shy person. Like, when we first met and stuff like that, I never in a million years thought she'd be behind a mic in front of a camera. She still kind of doesn't like the camera, but it's like she's accepted it. But it's like, I'm more of the outgoing person.
Like it.
Yeah, I'm the more of the outgoing person. She's more of like, I'm going to stay in and chill and veg. That's not me.
Right. It's like playing Toy Story, playing with her stuffed animals. You're out there raising hell. Yeah. She's being quiet and playing with her stuffed animals.
Yeah, she's staying in she's staying in there with the barrel monkeys, and I'm over there. I'm Sid.
Were you torturing your sister's Barbie dolls?
No, my sister was at that time, my sister was way too young to have Barbie dolls. I don't think she really cared for Barbie, to be honest with you. I mean, you could ask her. I don't think she really had Barbies.
Really?
Barbies was an expensive. I think she may have had a Malibu BB. I don't know, it's just off Barbie brand or something like that. But
hey, Charles, talking about your sister, I said something to you a while back about going up to where you lived in Rhode Island. Here, what's the name of your family's place, and what?
Well, it's
what
not.
town is it in?
It's not my family's place, but my family's last name is attached to it. So when I went up there, I kind of like, hey. Do you know this person I named off my grandmother and grandfather? And it's like, no, we don't know any of those people. And it's like, and they used to live like literally right down the road from you guys. But no, there was no connection there. But it's called Emerald's Fish and Chips.
Right, and is that what in Smithfield?
It's in Rhode Island. No, it's not. It's in Rhode Island. I forget what the town is. It's close to Bristol.
Right, Bristol. Okay. Me and my girlfriend, we're going up that way this weekend definitely. I'm gonna go look for it for the week. I love seafood and stuff.
Yeah, get up there. It's in Warren, Rhode Island, 4 Redmond Street.
Okay.
And they got a website, emeraldfishandchips.com. The and is AND. It's all spelled out. Emerald's Fish and Chips, and Emerald's is plural. Yeah.
I'll look it up. Hey, do you like lobster?
I've had lobster. It's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think if we put it in dry ice and sent it down, you think it would make it or no?
I wouldn't know what the hell to do with it. It would be like freaking Emma Watson coming to my front door. I had no idea what to do with her.
All right. What happened? No Karen tonight, huh?
Nope, no Karen. She got busy again. Apparently, I didn't hear from her, so I asked her, "Hey, what's your stats for tonight?" And she said, "Nothing." She didn't reply back, so she must have got busy.
She said she was going to probably come on and talk about her vacation, but oh well.
Gonna have to wait for that little snapshot.
Anyways, all right. Peace out.
Yep. Take care. All right, John coming in. That's call number 2 before the top of the hour. Good. I should take a look at Emerald's right here. I'm going to the website again. Emerald's Fish and Chips. AMARALS fishandchips.com. I kind of want to see if they would make a a shipping order. I would really like that if they could. I don't know if they would. I mean, that's kind of... No, they don't. But you can order online and actually go pick it up. So, yeah, the clam chowder, which, you know what? When you go ahead and have clam chowder down here, it's like potato, a runny type of white sauce, got, you know, the other stuff that's in there, and then itty bitty little pieces, like literally the size of fleas, little pieces of clams in there, little itty bitty, and maybe there's like maybe a dozen of those small little specks in a big bowl. These motherfuckers, they put the clams first before they even put in the soup, the potatoes. Clams are bigger than potatoes. Like, damn, that's the way clam chowder should be. Then you go ahead and I go ahead and get my fucking clam cakes. I was a happy person that day. I was happy because I was with my dad. I was happy because you guys were there to meet my dad, or Stefan was there to meet my dad. I had my clam cakes, my clam chowder. I was clamming it up, baby. Clamming it up. I don't even know what the fuck I had for lunch, to be honest with you. I know I had some type of grinder. I don't even know what it was, but it was fucking great. It was fucking great. That's all I gotta say. Amarillo's Fish and Chips. If you're in the Rhode Island area, it's in Warren, Rhode Island. So make sure you go ahead and get the hell on over there. 4 Redmond Street in Warren. 401-247-0675. Dude, they open up early. I don't know. I don't see any breakfast in there, but they fucking open early. 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday to Saturday. Monday, they close early for some reason. Sunday, they're closed. They're closed for religious reasons. Oh, yeah. Get directions. 1,186 miles away. Thanks. Thanks, Google. Didn't need to hear that. Make my dreams close down again. I'm already ready to start another road trip, hon. Let's save up for another road trip. This time we'll rent a car. So we need to save a couple extra $100 for that.
Why would we rent a car this time?
I'm just saying because it's my car's up there, 215,000 miles. I already told I need shocks and struts, and the roads we went on were not fun. So,
well, you know, don't make any wrong turns and end up in Washington,
will you
D.C.
stop
in the
that?
wrong area.
Listen, I don't want to. No, we're not going to go down that horror story. Going down. Oh my God! There's the Capitol. There's the monuments. Oh my God! There's the White. We see it distance to the White House.
Oh my God! There's the ghetto.
And there's the ghetto. Get the fuck out of here! Do you see that over there? They're robbing people. Go move it. All right, it wasn't that bad, but it's like, okay, it was not a nice looking area to be in. We need to get the fuck out of there. Yeah, one wrong turn, like you're on a major highway, one wrong turn on a wrong exit, and guess what? You're smack dab in the middle of corner stores with bars on them, and I'm not talking about like just regular bars. We're talking about bars they use in prisons. It wasn't fun. You start having people walk out with brown bags that they're drinking out of. Anyway, 813-699-5353. And there's an alert.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and play a couple of songs here. We got Attic Door. We're going to do that. I'm actually looking for another one here. All right, this one is called Kill. The artist is called Kill Set. My Whole Life. Kill capital SET. I'm wondering what that is. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see what happens out of that, and we'll get back into the show here right after this. Actually, let's tell you and preview what we got coming up here. We got Dairy Queen in the news. Apparently, there was somebody that was dressed up as Trump, armed. Didn't have a happy ending afterwards. Starbucks is in the news with their drinks that they sell on the shelves. Amtrak is in the news. And Shaq bringing a restaurant to Central Florida. Shaq.
Well, he lives in Orlando.
Well, But but this is not debuting in Orlando. He's actually had it in Vegas, and we'll talk about it later though. But that's all coming up. So we got about 7.5 minutes of tunes, a 2-minute bit, 9.5, 10 minutes. Go ahead and no, Sylvia, I can't cook. I can't cook with a damn. Simple stuff, yes. There's no way. I need helpers. Hamburger, chicken, tuna. I need helpers, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll be back. Give us about 9-10 minutes. And come on back for the rest of the Charles Richardson show. Stay tuned right after this.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Would you like it if I stay? Or would you have me live instead? In our endless bickering, I don't know what to feel. I'm not gonna say that I want out, that I'm getting close to just about. Every word you say is like a sea, growing roots inside me as I bleed. Ooh, yeah. You might just leave this better. Ooh, yeah. But you will lose the word. Would you say it's just a phase? And if we get through this, we're saved. Is there anything at all to keep me from that goal? I don't want to dream from empty cups, waiting for the day that never comes. Maybe in the next act of this play, we just go
chosen, and me. If I'll never wear that crown, take what's left inside, take my whole life, all the pieces I've broken. Take what's left inside, take my whole life, all the pieces I've broken. You can have it all. I'm broken. So broken. There's nothing that's left inside. Take my whole life, all the pieces I've broken. Take what's left inside, take my whole life, all the pieces I've broken.
Hey there. I saw you using that public ATM and then sticking your finger in your mouth. I see you like to take risks. What's your name? Niti. Humanity. What's yours? Coronavirus. Oh no. Come on, girl. Why don't you take off that face mask so we can get infectious? My name is Corona. I'm a viral Casanova. I'll enter your persona from China to Barcelona. You cannot fight me with karate, 'cause I'll enter your body. Make some carbon copies and get you very snotty. Infectious. Touch your eyes and mouth. Corona. Sitting in a crowded place. Corona. Shake a stranger's hand. Corona. Travel to a foreign land. Corona. Not as bad as AIDS. Corona. Still much worse than SARS. Corona. Started in Wuhan. Corona. Now it's on your hands. Corona. My name is Corona. I'm a viral Casanova. I'll enter your persona from China to Barcelona. My name is Corona. I'm a viral Casanova. I'll enter your persona from China to Barcelona. Infectious. Everything is under control. The public is advised not to panic. We will all die one day. Corona.
Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
Welcome back to the show. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to our buddies over there, Karen and David, over at Hall Culling and Contracting. Yeah, they're the team to go ahead and handle all your home improvements, needs, getting your grandma laid, you name it, they can do it. 941-204-1264. go ahead and give him a call for a free estimate. He'll go ahead and tell you what to do. Hard work. They know how to do everything the right way the first time. And they get fair prices, too. They're not going to be these people that gouge your eyes out to go ahead and get an on-stage work. Now, give them a call, 941-204-1264. Hull Calling and Contracting. Even if you're not down here in Florida, they do hauling. As a matter of fact, David's up there in Michigan right now doing a job. So they work all over the country. Just give them a call, see what they can do for you. 941-204-1264. Give them a call. Karen and David, Hull Calling and Contracting. Hit and miss every once in a while. I was badly in need of a drink. And I'm not talking alcohol. I was actually fine. I've been stuffy today. Stuffy yesterday. I don't know. What's going on? What the hell's happening with me? I don't know. What's happening with you?
Nothing.
Tired?
A little.
Okay. There's actually a story here that now all of a sudden, every time I go to a CBS news story or a Wink news story or even a TMZ story, Facebook's asking, you want to follow this link? Are you sure? Just give me the fucking link for crying out loud. Starbucks is in the news. So apparently the espresso drinks, the ones that they sell in the bottles for like $700 each? Mm-hmm. Well, apparently they've been recalled over the having possible metal fragments in their drink.
Ew.
Now we know why that's so expensive, because they got metal in the fucking drink. It's liquid metal, everybody. A Starbucks branded drink has been recalled in 7 states due to possible presence of metal fragments in their bottles. The recall covers Starbucks Vanilla Espresso Triple Shot drink, which is sold in 15-ounce bottles and is manufactured by PepsiCo. Oh, God, now I got to worry about Diet Pepsi having metal fragments in there.
Oh, you and your
that's it. Now I'm going to
paranoia.
Now I'm going to start to drink Coke.
Paranoia.
No, stop that.
It's coming for you.
I think Peanut wants in, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'll go ordering.
This is according to the statement from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The recall covers 221 cases of the drink sold in retail stores in the following states. That's Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, Oklahoma, and Texas. PepsiCo didn't immediately return a request for comment, but a spokesperson did tell the USA Today the affected bottles have a best buy date of March 20th, 2023. So anybody that's out there that drinks the Vanilla Espresso Triple Shot drink, that you need to get revved up. Why don't you just drink a fucking Red Bull? You probably get the same type of caffeine, probably less.
Drink a Bang.
Drink a Bang. Yeah. Bang is only like $2.99 or something like that. These espresso triple shot drinks are like $700.
Oh, they're not.
You get they're at least $5-6 realistically. Vanilla.
I don't think those ones are.
You know what? We're going to find out right now.
If you buy Starbucks at Starbucks, then they're more expensive, but those bottled ones aren't that bad.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but no, I want to do shopping.
Personally, I don't like them.
Well, yeah, you don't like the prepackaged.
I don't like Starbucks anyway, but yeah, the prepackaged coffee. Well, I will say I do like the International Delight cold, the iced coffee that they sell in the carton. I do like that.
Okay, yeah, so it's not terrible. It's $3 a can. It wasn't bottles; it was a can. So it's the triple shot energy drink, apparently.
Some of them come in glass bottles.
Yeah, not.
But apparently those ones were cans.
So it's the triple shot comes in a can, like the lattes and the.
I will say, if you are buying Bang, do not get the coffee Bang.
Yeah, you were very disappointed with that.
Oh, it was disgusting. I could barely choke it down.
Choke it down too, which means she never mind.
Well, because I normally
you like the bang. You like to get banged.
I forget what flavor it was, but it was a flavor that I get normally, but there was also a coffee version of the same flavor, and he picked up the coffee version by accident one time.
Did I?
Yes.
You picked up something and you did it. You were trying all different ones. You said something
Oh,
about
the
the
pina
cotton candy.
colada
The
one
pina
I
colada.
didn't like.
Yeah. So there's a pina colada one that she wanted to try out, and it's like, ugh.
It tasted like artificial coconut.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it was
that's
overpoweringly coconut.
But that's kind of like the pina colada thing. It's like it's gonna have the coconut taste in it, but you said it's overpowering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you don't want something that's gonna taste straight coconut. I mean, you might as well just go ahead and go to the islands and get a coconut.
But it was artificial flavoring.
Oh god, artificial coconut, artificial nuts.
Taste like real coconut. It tasted artificial.
Tasted horrible.
It didn't taste good.
So anyway, be on the lookout. Starbucks triple shot French vanilla. And coming soon with metal to a store near you. Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, Oklahoma, Texas. Best by date March 20th, 2023. You see that? Panic. Run for the hills. Do not go anywhere near it. Call the bomb squad.
I think it was a little dramatic.
Maybe. Hey, here's some local news down here in Inglewood, which is about 30 minutes away. It doesn't seem that long, but it is. About 20 minutes. 20 minutes away. An Inglewood man was arrested for demanding drug money and then crushing a truck with an excavator. This is what happens when you have a dealer and you don't pay said dealer. A 36-year-old Inglewood man has been arrested after deputies say he assaulted a woman and wreaked havoc on her vehicle after she couldn't find money for drugs. Richard Hamilton faces several charges of criminal mischief, more than $1,000, domestic battery by strangulation, and false imprisonment of a person against their will.
What about the drug dealing?
I think that went south. I don't think he got the money for the drugs. I'm just saying. Listen, you can take my ATM card.
Wouldn't he get arrested for dealing drugs too?
Yeah, right. Well, maybe he didn't have any drugs on him, so it's like, he's just saying that. According to the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, the incident began on Saturday and went through Sunday. Jesus Christ. Determined to get that money, isn't he? Hamilton drove the victim around several gas stations in Port Charlotte and Inglewood to try to find money for drugs. When the victim was unable to, he drove her to Kelly Stone Sand and Boulders, where he's employed, and left the victim in the area. He returned to the truck and assaulted the victim and then drove to a nearby Circle K. He left her there without her purse and phone and returned to his work of place. The victim was given a ride to Kelly Stone Sand and Boulders, where she witnessed Hamilton laughing hysterically and smashing the the Chevrolet Silverado utilizing the bucket of an excavator. Hamilton was arrested at his place of work and remains in Charlotte County Jail for like ever. And I'm taking a look at the truck. I think we're going to go ahead and classify that Chevrolet as a total loss.
Well, yeah, if you attack it with an excavator, I would assume so.
And without the mention of drugs anywhere except for the first paragraph. She couldn't find money for drugs. So
is he trying to buy drugs and he was trying to get money from her to buy the drugs? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Or was he a dealer and
I think he was a
he
dealer.
couldn't pay her?
No, she couldn't
pay
him.
I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I think he was a dealer. He looks like a dealer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the looks like a Nazi, to be honest with you. Skinhead and just got that stare of like, I will smite you. Look.
Almighty smiter.
Almighty smiter.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, this guy looks like a fucking creep. This guy looks like not only a drug dealer, probably a child molester. I mean, I want to see if I can share this image. Because we need to, it's a small image. I don't know if it's going to be even worth sharing. But let me see if it does. Yeah, this ain't going to be worth sharing. If anybody can make this guy out, there's what he looks like. All right, that's it. I don't care. Stop sharing. All right. Anyway. But yeah, he just looks like a creep. Like, hey, listen, I need my drug money now. And if you can't give me my drug money, I'm going to go ahead and make your car look like Play-Doh. I don't know if I did any good impression on that. I don't know.
I don't know, because I don't know what the guy sounds like.
Sound like pretty crappy me, to be honest with you. Another arrest at a Dairy Queen. Guy ordered one too many blizzards. No, I'm kidding. An armed man arrested after declaring Trump President King at Dairy Queen.
Okay.
I took a look at this and it sounded weird, so I'm kind of like wondering what's going on here. Police in Pennsylvania said the man told officers he had intended to kill Democrats and liberals. Okay, well, that makes sense. And he was armed too. He was an armed Donald Trump supporter who told cops to restore the President King of the United States. He was arrested at a Dairy Queen in Pennsylvania where he said he wanted to kill Democrats.
Dairy Queen?
Yeah, a Dairy Queen. Listen, you're supposed to go ahead and get ice cream and munchies there. You're supposed to be happy. This is the place to go when you're high. And you should be feeling kind of relieved and relaxed and laying back in your chair, taking a nice deep breath. Which blizzard should I get? That pumpkin pie blizzard looks good.
Yeah, it sounds really good right now.
It does. That Reese's 5-way blizzard looks pretty good too. But which size should I get? Should I get the small? Am I in the mood for a medium? I know if I get the large, I'm going to have to go over to that woman's house and get my drug money because I'm not going to be able to afford a large. So what am I going to do? Anyway, so Jan Stavoy, who's 61, was arrested without a struggle on multiple felony charges, according to the police. Several people were inside the fast food restaurant at the time. She was Stavoy. I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. This is Jan. Wearing a yellow safety vest and a rainbow wig, was armed with a loaded 40 caliber pistol. When officers arrived Saturday to investigate a motorist report of an erratic driver pulling into the Dairy Queen, he declared he was undercover with Pennsylvania State Police working on a major drug sting. Stavoy yelled at profanities at officers and called himself a prophet who will, quote, kill all the Democrats because Trump was still president.
Kind of sounds like some kind of a mental break going on there.
No, you think? I would have had no idea. I would have no idea that was happening.
You on drugs?
Stavoy yelled profanities, blah, blah, blah. A Dairy Queen manager reportedly told Stavoy visited the eatery earlier and placed $120 on the counter as a tip for, quote unquote, non-Democrats. Police said they seized 2 of the guns and ammunition from Stavoy's car. So that person had all intentions on going postal at a Dairy Queen. So
what did the Dairy Queen workers do to him?
They probably didn't give him enough pumpkin spice in his blizzard, her blizzard, whatever the person's blizzard was. I don't know. A lot of convictions and arrests going on right now. R. Kelly. Obviously, we knew this was coming down. He finally has been convicted on several child pornography charges and acquitted. He was acquitted of trial fixing, apparently. So he's innocent on that, but you're going down with child pornography and sex abuse charges there. Booyah. Kelly, who was 55, found guilty on 3 counts of pornography and 3 counts of child enticement. But the jury acquitted him on the 4th pornography count, as well as a conspiracy to obstruct justice charge, accusing him fixing his state child pornography case in 2008. He was found not guilty on all 3 counts of conspiracy to receive child pornogaphy and other 2 for enticement charges. So, okay, so apparently he win some, lose some.
Is that why?
I guess what it was. Kelly's attorney says the mixed verdict showed the government attorneys put on a case that was overcharged. They charged counts that they couldn't win, said the attorney, according to CBS Chicago. But she praised the jury for their careful deliberations. They did their job. And looked at each other separately, each count separately. Obviously, we're not celebrating a win, but we're happy the jury looked at each count. The attorney told reporters that her team was considering an appeal, but would not get into details of their strategy. U.S. Attorney John Lush praised the verdict. Mr. Kelly engaged in sex acts with multiple girls under the age of 18 and recorded some of those acts on video. We are pleased with the fact that Robert Kelly is being held accountable and will be reprehensible in his conduct. Jurors wrote several questions to the judge on Wednesday, at least one indicating the panelists were grappling with some of the case legal complexities. One asked if they had to find Kelly both enticed and coerced minors, or that he either enticed or coerced them. Over objections from Kelly's lawyer, the judge said they only needed to find one. Again, we're going into like details and details. So basically, Kelly was facing 13 counts. He got 5. So again, bad boy, slap on the wrist. He'll pay a few $1 million and get the fuck out. I mean, what else is there going to be? I mean, they're not going to go ahead and run this guy in. He may get a couple of years, but he's going to be out. It's not. It's just
he probably won't serve his whole sentence.
No, of course not. Of course not. He's going to go into the. He's going to go into the celebrity wing.
Yeah, it's going to be like the Martha Stewart jail.
Yeah, yeah. They're going to have. He's going to be. He's going to have all that stuff. There was one of these victims that actually came forward. She's 37 now, and she was abused when she was 14 by R. Kelly. So that's how long this has been going on for. Like, why can't they make this? I don't understand. Why can't they make this quick? Why does the justice system always have to fart around?
No, it hasn't been going on that long because it only came out a couple years ago.
Oh.
But why nobody came forward sooner, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like, I'm going to hold on to this information. I'm going to hold on to this information until 2 weeks from now, until one of these people are on the block. I'm using a Big Brother thing to go ahead and pull a Big Brother scam. But yeah, R. Kelly is.
R. Kelly's not on the block.
No, well, no, he's not on the chopping block.
He's going to be on the cell block
Yeah,
in a little while, but.
Yeah, he's going to be on the cell block. Yeah, that's what he's going to be. Taco Bell in the news again. They're bringing back their Mexican pizza again.
Yeah, they take it away and bring it back every couple of months.
Well, what happened is it was such a big hit, which I don't get. But it was such a big hit, they ran out of stuff for the Mexican pizza.
How?
I don't know. I would think the Mexican pizza is made of existing Taco Bell stuff that you just throw it together.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's not the case.
I mean, what's it made out of? Lettuce, has taco meat on it.
No.
It has tomatoes, refried beans, a tortilla, or a tostada. It's all stuff that Taco Bell already has and other stuff.
Yeah.
Did they run out of the stuff to make Crunch Wraps too? Because it's basically the same thing.
I don't know. That's what I'm just hearing, but I'm not seeing anything about it. It's like, geez.
Same ingredients.
Yeah. Taco Bell is promising Americans that we can look forward to Mexican pizza once again. The chain says, come September 15th, Mexicano pizzas will be a staple on menus across the country. Users of the Taco Bell app are getting early access yesterday and today.
Okay.
Yeah. We know it's hard to trust again after being gaslit so many times, but this time, it's returning. It's going to be relaunched mid-September. It's going to be a permanent item, according to the CEO of Taco Bell, Mark King. There's the real king right there, Mr. King. The
Taco King.
Taco. Ooh, that could be a real big competitor there. I bet you Taco King already exists somewhere, though.
I think it does.
Yeah. The decision to relaunch the Mexican...
I don't think it's a chain, though.
Yeah. The decision to relaunch the Mexican pizza back in April was partially the result of a viral campaign led by Chris Jaguar, which garnered only 171,000 signatures. I don't understand why that made a difference. But that person pointed out that the menu item was a big staple among vegetarians, along with the spicy soft potato tacos, which also temporarily pulled out in 2020. Again, Johnny, pull out. But thanks to the viral outcry of fans and stars like Doja Cat, yeah, she's a star. Taco Bell realized the error of their ways and now promising the Mexican pizza is coming back for good. You can celebrate the return of the Mexican pizza tomorrow, Thursday, September 15th, by going to TikTok and watching Mexican Pizza, the musical, starring Dolly Parton and written by Abigail Barlow and Emily Bear. Apparently, yes. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you think the Mexican pizza is really here to stay? To paraphrase Dolly's famous song, Jolene, Taco Bell, please don't take away the Mexican pizza just because you can. Yeah, Dolly Parton put on Twitter. Put on her Twitter, Mexican Pizza, the musical, premieres 9/15, and the role of Mexican Pizza will be played by, well, I shouldn't spoil for you, but and it has the link right there to the musical. I might have to go ahead and share that on Friday's show.
Wow,
that might be just a sad day in Taco Bell history when you get Dolly Boobs Parton to go ahead and make a musical of a Mexican fucking pizza.
Well, you know.
I don't know. This is a story that we didn't get to on Monday. This one had something to do with an Oklahoma inmate suing over torture, allegedly from Baby Shark.
That is torture.
It is. But apparently legally now it is torture. An Oklahoma County inmate found dead in his jail cell over the weekend was a plaintiff in a lawsuit against the county alleging that in 2019 he and other inmates were tortured by jail employees who forced them to repeatedly listen to the children's song Baby Shark for hours.
That is torture.
That is. They should be
That's
electrocuted.
also my life.
They should be electrocuted. Are you going to sue now for Baby Shark torture?
I should sue somebody.
John Basco, 48 years old, was found unresponsive in the cell early Sunday morning, along with Baby Shark stuffed animals. No, just kidding. Oklahoma City Detention Center officials said in a news release he was pronounced dead after jail workers began life-saving efforts, they said, by paying Baby Shark repeatedly.
Death by Baby Shark.
Yeah, right. Basco's death is the 14th this year in the jail, which has faced criticism over inmate deaths, escapees, and other incidents. Probably not the best jail to go to. Jail spokesman.
Or it is the best jail to go to, depending on who you ask.
That is true. Yeah, if you ask the warden, hey, listen, we're saving money each day. One person gets carried out of the body bag every day, and that just makes the...
No, I mean escapees.
Oh, yes. That's true. Their security...
I want to go to that jail.
Their security sucks. Jail spokesman Mark Opagande said that there were no obvious signs of foul play and that investigators will look into the possibility of a drug overdose. I would be doing some of that shit, too, if I had listened to Baby Shark for hours. The state medical examiner's office will determine the cause of death by Baby Shark. Bosco, who's booked into the jail Thursday after a drug trafficking complaint, was among...
He didn't run away fast enough.
No, he didn't. He was among a group of inmates suing the county in federal court for allegedly being handcuffed to a wall and forced to listen to the song Baby Shark on repeat for hours during separate incidents in 2019. A jail lieutenant retired and 2 detention officers were fired in connections with the incidents. All 3 faced misdemeanor charges. Basco's attorney, Cameron Spaulding, told the Oklahoman that he found the circumstances surrounding Basco deaths disturbing and called for the preservation of all evidence as the Oklahoma State Bureau investigation probe its unfolds. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So apparently there is a thing called Baby Shark torture. So if we were to go ahead and play Baby Shark for the rest of the show, would that torture our listeners?
Yes.
You think so?
It would torture me.
Yeah. Listen, if I get 3 phone calls, no, you know what? Just 1 phone call. If I get 1 phone call to go ahead and stop Baby Shark, I will do so. Otherwise, Baby Shark commences now.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do.
This isn't even the real version.
No, it's not.
Baby shark.
That's why I won't get flagged.
Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark. Daddy.
This is actually the not safe for work one.
Daddy shark, do 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 do.
All right, we may have a savior here, John. What the fuck is that? I have no idea what the hell that is.
I don't know. But I'm about ready to hang my fucking self.
Oh, see, it's true. All right, we just saw proof there that there are regular people, honest, hardworking, weird people that will go ahead and hang themselves if they listen to Baby Shark just once.
Do shark, shark, shark. Do shark, shark.
Awkward shark family barbecue. Awkward shark family barbecue. Awkward shark family barbecue.
I'm losing my mind. This song is dumb. Do 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 do. I'm tired of hearing it. Do 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 do. I'm so glad that all the kids are over it now.
Are they really?
There's still certain kids, but like any of the ones that I work with don't care about Baby Shark anymore.
Yeah, so it's like, thank Christ, it's all done.
Yeah. Well, I have mostly kind of older kids than would listen to Baby Shark anyway. So.
Well, yeah, so you're lucky. You've moved on.
I mean, they're not like older kids, but they're like 7 or 8.
Oh, they don't listen to Baby Shark?
No.
So what is like preschools and stuff like that? Are we talking about that?
Well, I mean, maybe 7 and 8-year-olds were listening to Baby Shark, but the ones that I work with don't. So that's okay.
Okay.
I used to.
What is it, John?
Hear it a lot.
Hey, check this out.
What?
All right, that Baby Shark song.
Yeah.
Look at the money. Look at that money it made.
Oh, no shit.
Stupid,
of course.
Something stupid made money. Also, too, what the hell was the other one? What does the fox say? That
Right.
song there. Look
Yeah.
at the money it made.
Oh, yeah.
Millions,
It's-
millions.
Hey, listen, Gangnam Style. Come on now.
Yeah, our son has resurfaced that song from God knows where.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah,
Also,
it's
too, look at that William Hung dude. What the hell? What the hell
That-
world period did he do?
Maya, Maya.
oh god.
Whatever he did, look at you made millions.
You know what? All we got to do,
Stupid shit makes money.
yeah. All we got to do is come up with one scam, and we can retire. That's all we got to do. One
And
scam.
we can retire.
Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do now. We got to do this.
We
gotta
gotta
figure
come
it
up
out.
with a
I'm on the
really,
case. I'm
really
gonna
annoying
look
song.
into it.
Really annoying. So okay,
I'm
John.
gonna
You,
come up.
yeah.
I'm gonna come up with my verse. I'll send it to you, and then you guys can come up with yours, and we'll cash in.
Absolutely. We'll do that. Yeah. We're gonna be millionaires. Thanks.
I'm getting off the phone now. I'm gonna start working
This
on
is
it.
the
All right, you do
song
that. Bye.
doesn't end.
Yeah, that's right. That's the song
Yes,
that
it
doesn't.
goes on and on, my
You
friend.
shut up over there. Stop it. Stop.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. That was the annoying song when I was a kid.
Former NBA star Shaquille O'Neal's chicken restaurant chain is headed to Orlando as part of a Florida expansion. Las Vegas-based Big Chicken signed a 45-unit franchise agreement with DMD Ventures that covers Orlando, Tampa, West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. The Davie-based company is a franchise owner of the concepts like Twin Peaks, Papa John's, IHG Hotels, and Go Mini's Portable Storage. The chain may open 6 or 7 locations just in the Orlando area, who, according to Fred Burgess, who's the principal and co-founder and CEO of DMD Ventures. While he declined to offer specifics on locations, he did say the Disney area would be among the
I
sites.
bet you Disney Springs.
Maybe. Oh, that would be cool. Well, no, come on. You're going to go ahead and put Big Chicken against Chicken Guy? Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that.
They can.
You can't do that.
They most certainly can.
Yeah, I know they can, but you can't do that. You can't put Guy Fieri against Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille would squash him. There'd be a whole bunch of peach fuzz
Not
on
in
Shaq's.
chicken.
There would be a whole bunch of peach fuzz on the bottom of Shaq's shoe. Shaq Fu. I never even heard of this. I didn't know he had a chicken joint. Shaq's Big Chicken. I thought he like owned a bunch of Papa John's stores. He franchised them.
He does.
But just damn, Shaq. No wonder you got so fat, man. You got, Shaq's Big Chicken. I gotta see this. Shaq's Big Chicken. Where is this place at? Oh, bigchicken.com. That's it. I mean, yeah, it's Big Chicken. It's not Chicken Guy, it's Big Chicken. It looks like the chicken with the flame on the top. It actually looks like a freaking Burger King logo. It looks really weird. Ooh. The Shack Attack. A sandwich of chicken. Hear it out. Chicken, pepper jack cheese, jalapeno slaw, and spicy chipotle barbecue sauce.
See, I'm not a big fan of jalapenos. I like them cooked or if they're like mixed in with something, but I don't like jalapenos like on their own.
See, the nearest one that we would have would be in Louisiana. They have Arizona, California, Illinois, Louisiana, Washington, Texas, Ohio, Nevada, New York, and Carnival Cruise Line. They have it on Carnival Cruise Line.
Well, that's just like what was the one that we went to when we were on the cruise? It was the burger joint. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuddruckers?
No.
I know what you're talking about. It was one there in front of the stage where I performed.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I forget.
And we went there the one day. I think it was like the last day or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, they have nationwide shipping. Don't live near a Big Chicken location. We'll have it delivered to you with Gold Belly. Oh, God, Gold Belly. That's the place that charges you like $300 for a pizza.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at what they really do charge. Let's see. Get chicken tenders, a 25 pack for $90. Serving 6 for a fried chicken combo meal for 6 at $84.95.
Jesus.
I mean, they serve it in bulk. I mean, their T-shirt is cheaper, $24.95.
Just get the T-shirt.
Yeah, right. Just get the T-shirt and just be happy with it. Yeah, I went to Big Shack. I mean, Big Chicken. Yeah, I've been there.
Don't you see? I have the T-shirt.
Yeah, I got the T-shirt. I must have been there, right? Holy cow! When are Girl Scout cookies coming back? They need to get back here soon. I just started thinking about like delivering like Girl Scout. I don't know when I could. I don't know, Ghost. It's just
random train of thought there.
Right.
Delivery. When did Girl Scout cookies come back?
I want Girl Scout cookies now. I want. They had those. Oh man, which I forget what they call. I'll bet you it's in here somewhere.
Usually it's in September that they have the Girl Scout cookies.
Hang on. I got to reply to my doctor. Okay, I got to report. Is it September? Well, that's September is this month, so
I could be wrong.
Here, Cookie Finder. I got the app. Look at this here. Introducing Adventure Folds. Oh crap! How the hell? It was Meet the Cookies. Adventure Folds. Look at these things.
Oh, those look good.
Yes. Oh my God. An indulgent brownie-inspired cookie with caramel-flavored cream and a hint of sea salt. I don't. They should have let that out. It's like a brownie. It's a brownie.
Caramel and salt is yummy.
Is it? Okay, that's good. So
caramel.
It's a brownie base cookie with in the middle. It's got the.
I'm ready to just start salivating over here. So
That's what it
Anything
looks
with
like.
Caramel, I'm
Yeah.
down.
Are
You
we
know that.
Are we talking Blizzard when I get off work, or when we
I
get off?
mean, if you
Oh, well, I don't
want.
know if we can. I don't know what time they close. I think they close late. I think they close at 10. We may not be able to get there.
Yeah, we used to run into that problem before when the show was at 10 before.
Yeah. Oh well. Go to McDonald's and get some, get a Frosty.
Not as good. And McDonald's does not have Frosties.
No, Wendy's does.
Yes. You said go to McDonald's and get a Frosty.
I chain of thought. Yeah, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Shit. You guys suck. About Culver's.
I think Culver's closes at 10 too.
Do they?
I believe so.
Culver's. Come on. I don't have much time. 10. Fuck. All the place with good ice cream is closing soon. What the hell's going on? Damn it. Anyway. Yeah, Gold Belly is... I hate Gold Belly. I wish my belly was made of gold. Good news? Yes, no?
I can.
Okay. Go ahead and get it ready. Take a break. 46, 47 outros. A couple of 3-minute songs. And we'll get the flock out of here. And then a quick bit. We always do bits. Okay. Hang in there. Good news coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 5. And we'll try this again. We'll be back in about 5.
Wrapping up the show with Delicia's good news after a short break.
And I'll fight till the death of me, 'cause it won't do me any better if I lie here surrendering to whatever is meant to be. And I'm frightened by the sound of my own beating heart. There's a memory I can't escape. So I'd put my ear to your chest if only that what it meant was not hearing the sound. And I bet it's so sweet and so comforting, but just not to me. And I'm stuck in this place where I don't give a damn about anyone. No one stuck around. And I should be out making a name for myself instead of sitting here stuck in this house. And it's becoming quite clear to me where I'm supposed to be. Why haven't I got the chance? Scrapes on the surface, waters unknown. I've been thrown, and I've never been long-term in eyes other than mine. Temporary in hopes that I reflect right. I'm weekend, fighting me there on the shore. I'm not sure where I'll be, but I hope that you'll find me.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Oh my.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
Oh man, that was perfect. Right into the audio, right into the chorus. That was great. And it's even great. We're just going to go ahead and slide out of this song and go into this song. We're going to go right to Big Boops McGee over there with the news, the good news, right here on the Charles Richardson Show.
A man tracked down a teen who mugged his nephew to see if he would turn his life around. A man tracked down the teen knifeman who mugged his nephew and, rather than hand him in, spoke to him about turning his life around. After listening to the remorseful youth story, Winston Davis has been inundated with job offers for the lad to keep him away from crime. It took Davis 6 weeks to track down the 16-year-old frightened boy who had mugged his 12-year-old nephew on his way to buy a chocolate bar. They arranged to meet so that the teen could hand back the bag he had stolen. But it was then Davis discovered the young man had no parents, job, or education, and that against these odds, he still wanted to be a computer engineer. Their conversation was filmed and has now gone viral, sparking a flood of job offers for the lad. Davis, who is also a charity worker, had called out for support and opportunities from his followers. He received a huge response and says it's been amazing to receive loads of offers of apprenticeships, training, money, and mentoring. When it happened, the lad that did it was gesturing to the knife on his leg, but you can see on the camera that he hasn't held it to his neck or anything. He just used it as a threat, Davis recounts. He told me he's been in and out of detention centers and had no education and has literally been living in supported living. I said to him, look, I'll help you if you return the bag. We made the agreement, and he would go get the bag and come back the next day, and fair play to him, that's exactly what he did. The fact that he brought the bag back and chose not to turn off his phone and forget the whole thing said a lot about him, Davis thought. Davis went to the scene of the mugging after confronting the police, or confirming the police were going to do very little. He was expecting to find an adult, but as Davis searched CCTV and doorbell camera footage near where the event took place and spoke to people in the area, he bumped into a kid who matched one of the pictures he had been given, only to realize that he was just a boy. Look, I know who you are, I know what you've done, and I can help you, but you're going to have to return the bag, Davis said, remembering the confrontation. After Davis wrote this on to his social/charity work circles for help, although what he did was completely wrong, he said he was broke and needed the money. He's 16 years old and he has no qualifications. Despite this, he wants to work in computer engineering. This kid doesn't need punishment, he needs help. If there's anyone that knows about career routes, training programs for him, please drop me a DM. As chairman of Southside Young Leaders Academy, a charity helping young African and Afro-Caribbean boys become leaders, Davis has dealt with many kids in the same situation, noting sometimes people aren't ready for whatever reason. Some children are so traumatized by what they've been through as young children, and it's really hard for them to have any connection or belief that they can do anything other than what they've been exposed to at such a young age. So,
all right. Nice applause there for more good
kid
news.
In trouble.
Yeah, right. Make sure you go ahead and follow the show by numerous social media accounts. Go ahead and like us and share us on the Facebook page. Just search The Charles Richardson Show. Like us, share us, love us, and share us to your friends. We'd like to grow our reach if all possible. We're already on the Charles Richardson Show page. We're already on the Just for Fun show page and across dozens of internet radio stations across the world. So we appreciate and love everybody and their support. Please make sure you go ahead and share. And, of course, also, please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, we have a YouTube channel, just like everybody else does. Go ahead and search, again, The Charles Richardson Show for our YouTube channel and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. I'm not going to charge you anything. Believe me, this is not worthy of charging anybody any money or anything like that. We don't need your money. Well, actually, we do need your money, but we're not asking for it. But just go ahead and subscribe to our channel and make sure you share that as well. Trying to get as many subscribers as we can. Try to go our brand. You know how it works. So, anyway, any last words of before we get out of here, Alyssa? No, we're done. All right, everybody. This is Charles M. Richardson reminding you to love one another. Let's take one last peek into Alyssa's boobs before we leave. All right, we're out of here. Take care, and we'll see you Friday for the weekend to begin. And we're out of here. See you guys.
Fly too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun